And we are live, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of the Blitz Podcast, man. Week 4. It's actually currently live as we speak because we have the very first Dublin, Ireland game going on right now between the Vikings and the Steelers. Nobody really cares about that game, but it's
Hey,
on.
hold on. Did you pick the Steelers?
Did I pick the
think I
Steelers?
did.
Yeah. I need to check to
did.
see who you did.
I did pick the Steelers.
They up right now. I need to check who I picked.
What I didn't do was take Jalen Warren out my lineup against you, so you probably about to win this week.
Yes, Lord. Just get. I like wins, dog. I like wins. I like championship
Man,
belts.
listen, man. Once they start getting into these international games, the lineup start getting jacked up because who waking up and then they don't be doing these designations in time enough to let you know. So it's just like it is what it is. But Justin Jefferson got me 17 right now, so he holding it down. He holding it down.
What's called DK Metcalf got 28 points.
But good morning. Good morning, man. We are back, man. We got 4 squares. It's your boy Chris. Brittany's here. Corey's here. Mel's here. We got a decent little show.
Shut up,
yeah,
Mel.
She made it. She made
I
it.
didn't even see her.
She made it.
We're gonna ignore the top.
Where Britne? Hey, Britne.
Keep
I
going.
did not even see her right there, man. Lord have mercy.
She got her. She needs some glasses, and she'll be having her full Velma from Scooby Doo on with that bright ass orange. But shout out to Britney, man. Shout out to Britney, man.
Real quick. That's what to put on real quick. I was like scrambling.
But we got a decent show for you guys this morning, man. Just to kick off your Sunday, man. Get you ready for football. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show.
Fire show, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Decent.
It's gonna be a good show. Good show.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good Sunday today too.
It's a great Sunday of football. Before we get into it, man, how was your week, man? How was your weekend? Everybody doing all right? Everybody good?
I should be asking you the same thing, man.
Man, I went to the Padres game last night, dude. It was lit,
bro. Did you get beer?
Quick,
did you drink
quick.
Beer?
I didn't because I was driving.
Hold on. Why wasn't I invited to the Padres game?
Because it was my coworkers. It was.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It was.
Okay.
Listen.
So fuck me.
You're not good enough.
No.
You're not good enough.
No, I'm a secret. Evidently, I can't be. He can't be seen with me with his coworkers, man. I'm a secret.
I don't like mixing friend groups. I don't like mixing friend groups. Okay.
Man,
so check it out.
We call that friend adultery. That he committing over there.
That's what it was.
Man, you act like you wasn't the first person I saw when I came down here. Stop being like that.
You decide friend.
You came down here for oxtails, man,
right?
And Destination Smokehouse. You ain't come down here to see me.
He came down here.
Stop acting like that, man.
He came over there, made you happy, and then went and cheated on you. That's damn.
Stop acting like that, man. Stop acting like that. You know what it is. But before we get into the show, funny story about the game yesterday, right? So we sat in the seats that's like Corey would know. We sat in the seats that's by the left field foul pole, right?
Okay, yeah. So you sat over in the warehouse, by the warehouse.
Yeah, by the warehouse, right to the side of the Western Metal Building, right? So Jake Cronenworth hit a foul ball. I'm tracking it. I'm like, oh shit, this ball is coming to me. I get ready. I'm lining it up. For some reason though, my mind went to wide receiver. Perfect diamond hand. Boom. Right? I shit you not. The ball hit me right here in the palm of my hand. And I missed it.
You dropped it?
I dropped it and it bounced somewhere, and then the dude next to me is the one that ended up getting.
Why didn't you do like that lady? You see that lady went over there and took the ball from that dad and his kid. She hit my hand first. It's my ball.
Where was that at? I know the Phillies game.
I want to say it was.
It wasn't in Philly.
It was in Philly. It was in Philly, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't in Philly. Because trust me, I don't think she's
Oh
from.
no. It was the Nationals game. It was in Washington.
Yeah.
But yeah, because whatever team it was came down there, bought the dude, bought the kid a
Yeah, it
ball,
was
a
because
jersey. They bought
It
him a
was
whole bunch of
Phillies.
stuff.
Yeah, it was Phillies fans, but at the Nationals game.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
So
she's not from Philly. I checked because she didn't get a too liking here in Philadelphia.
No,
How you gonna
she's-
snatch it from a kid? Like, yeah, no.
took that ball from a kid.
And that kid got to learn somewhere.
He did learn. He got everything he wanted.
He so did.
That's my and what's crazy is that moment got caught on camera and was on TV too. I gotta find the clip. So yeah, that was my unathletic moment of yesterday. I'm talking about I'm lying. I can't believe this is about to, you know what I'm saying? It's coming this way.
Did they dog you out on national on TV?
No. The game wasn't nationally televised. It was on the local Padres channel or whatever. But we had one of the guys, one of my other coworkers was at home watching the game, and he said that it was on TV. Because they track the foul balls that go down the line that could possibly be fair. They track those with the camera, and so it
showed you on national TV
dropping the ball and then having a mini tantrum because I didn't get it. So
it's hard to recover from that, Chris.
A mini tantrum. What the mini tantrum look like though?
Hey, the whole section,
dreads everywhere.
The whole section from the rest of the game on, every foul ball, they was like, "Oh, you ready? Go get it, go get it." So, but that was cool because I never sit in those seats. I normally sit behind like the first base dugout. But being in those seats, man, it was cool. It was a lot of action over there, man. So and shout out to the Padres for always putting on the show, man. So yeah, that's what happened last night.
I like sitting out there too, Chris. I've sat.
Next time, I would never go to a baseball game without a glove, though. I'll tell you that. I'm getting
Come on,
a glove.
Chris. You don't need no glove. After you 14, you don't take a glove no more.
I can't have that happen again. I gotta come away with the foul ball next time. So
forget that. Maybe that's a man's thinking because I'm taking the glove.
You taking that thing, huh, Britt?
You ain't killing my hands. Nope.
And I think he got maybe like 90, 98 off the bat. That thing has some speed to it.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
That shit left a little. I'll take a picture and send it to y'all. That left a little mark on there, a little callus. So I tried to catch it one-handed at the end, and I think that's what ended up messing it up.
I don't trust no man that ain't got no callus on his hand.
Well, there you go. You can trust me now.
He said, "I don't trust a man with no callus."
You can't. I mean, how can you? And you know what I mean? And I don't trust no woman with callus on her hand.
All right, but anyway, man, let's get into it, man. So Thursday night, the for the majority of the game, Seahawks was kind of doing what they wanted with Arizona. Kyler Murray couldn't really get anything going. Ended up putting together a little late rally. Almost got in there and was able to pull off some theatrics, but Sam Darnold in Seattle ended up coming away with the win. It's actually a more tight race in the NFC West than I expected it to be this season.
Why?
Especially with a lot of these division games coming out early. Well, first off, didn't expect San Francisco to be 3-0. Although they're barely beating who they're beating, you got to respect that they're 3-0. Arizona was 2-0 before they lost to San Francisco. Now they're 2-2. Seattle is back to what, 2-2 as well, or they're not 3-1, are they? No, 2-2. So 2-2. There's no under 500 team right now.
Seattle's 3-1.
They're 3-1. Okay, so there's no under 500 team in the NFC West, and I thought the NFC West was going to be one of the most uncompetitive divisions this year in football.
It's early.
And then we got another division game next Thursday with the 49ers and the Rams on Thursday night. So it's getting a little hectic over there, you know. So but what you guys see in the game? You guys see anything
well, first of all, I mean, Sam Darnold looks a little impressive, a little bit. I mean, I seen him, show up that first season he was with Carolina, and what was the first 8 games he was looking like a Pro Bowler.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been the best football he ever played, and all of a sudden, like the bottom fell out. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he got injured one week and then came back, and all of a sudden it seemed like everybody figured them out, and he couldn't move the ball no more.
He just remembered he was Sam Darnold.
That's what it was.
Yep.
them ghosts came back. Yeah, so something happened, so it looked like he's able to kind of get back on track, man. I'm impressed. I think that's the only thing. I'm impressed by Sam. I was disappointed in Marvin Harrison the first half, but he did okay the second half. Kyler Murray is not looking like a leader. While Marvin Harrison was struggling, I never seen like that quarterback receiver interaction where they go over and
he's a powder.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray is a powder. He's a you can tell that he is an only child. He runs around and he pouts and he goes and sits by himself, and that's just him. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't. I don't know. You right. Like the whole leadership thing, just going and speaking confidence into your receiver, because Marvin Harrison was clearly shook, and you could tell when he scored, like a big relief came off of him. He got down on his knees. He was like, "Thank you." You know what I mean? Like you could tell, like a huge weight was lifted off his shoulder, and your quarterback's supposed to take that off your shoulder.
Yeah,
supposed to. That's what leaders.
Yeah, that's
do.
what I wanted to see. I wanted to see and never seen it, man. So everybody keep asking all week, what's wrong with Micah? What's wrong with Micah? I mean, not Micah, but what's wrong with Marvin Harrison? What's wrong with Marvin Harrison? And I don't know if nothing wrong with. I mean, yeah, he not dominating like we thought he would coming out of Ohio State. He not dominating, but he don't look bad. He don't look like a bust, right?
No.
I think the only thing that's missing is a connection with his quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Manning had a connection with his dad. Like, I don't think Kyler got it. Has he ever had a connection with anybody? It's just him just throwing shit up.
He's a
pretty much. It's somebody somewhere down there.
Yeah.
Could Kyle Murray be the outside of the Super Bowls, right? Could he be the second coming of a Russell Wilson in the locker room?
I think
I don't even know what Russ is in the locker room.
No.
And Britne, you just reminded me about what I was talking about before we started. Richard Sherman and Tony Gonzalez was going in on Russ. That's what I was thinking about.
See,
but
yeah, which was absolutely uncalled for.
It's crazy how many former teammates, especially from that Seattle Seahawks team, that don't like Russell Wilson.
Now that tells you
like nobody liked him except Pete Carroll.
That tells you everything you need to know.
It's true.
And even when he got to Denver, how they had to tell him, listen, man, you don't get your own you don't get your own office, your team, your own training.
Recliner in front of your locker. Like, yeah.
Like, so he went to Seattle and got star treatment, and players didn't like that, and he figured that should go on wherever he goes. And listen, people who have to run through a wall for you will do it if they feel like you'll do the same thing for them. You don't even have to, but if they feel like you will, they will. Yeah. But word that comes out of every locker room that Russ has been a part of up until now is that he's not likable.
I mean,
that's crazy, man.
So I say all that to say that Kyler Murray doesn't have that same effect. He's just not very good. Like, I take that back. He's just very good. Like, I'm not gonna say he's not very good, but we expect elite play out of him. We expect he shows flashes of brilliance, and we'd be like, "Oh, he can do this." No, all the other shit you see is there too. Like, that's his game. He got a little body and a big head. He got small hands, and he doesn't care who catches the ball as long as somebody catches it. Like, jersey, referee, fans, none of that matter. Like, Kyler Murray is at best who he is. Like,
now Corey ain't gonna let you.
Corey ain't gonna Kyler Murray.
Corey ain't gonna let us just go in on Kyler because that's his dude. That's the dude he pick every year in fantasy football because he's from Texas. Corey gonna say some great things about him, and I can't wait to hear it.
No,
Corey knows I'm not lying.
No, Jay's not lying. Kyler. I pick him. I call him the angry toddler because when he run, that's what he look like.
Oh, it was
looked like a
bad
mad
on
toddler.
Thursday. Them
The problem
scrambles.
child.
Yeah.
Them
He like problem
scrambles,
child.
boy. Man.
Yeah, but
So let me. Oh, go ahead, Corey.
No, I'm waiting on it to. I'm waiting on it to translate on the field. Like you saw him all through high school because he was here, right? Even though he played at OU and A&M, two schools that I absolutely hate, right? I watched them in college, and it was fantastic. I'm just waiting for it to translate to the NFL, and in 5 years it hasn't.
I was gonna say, how long do we have to wait though? Like
You're right.
like I think what we see at this point is most likely what we're going. I mean, maybe it's coaching staff. I don't know, but how long do we have to wait? How much longer do we got to wait?
Well,
it's
not
his fault.
I was just thinking the same thing, Brittany. But then you got to see this quarterback renaissance that we're seeing. Sam Darnold getting into a system and a coach that works for him. Daniel Jones getting into a system and a coach that works for him. So I was gonna ask, like, do you all think it's a Kyler Murray issue, or is it an Arizona Cardinals issue, or is it just the personnel around him issue?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Listen. Who was the
answer is senor.
Is this the same guy that we're talking about where they almost put a clause in his contract where he had to do some film study or something like that?
Yeah, he had to watch a certain amount
has
every week.
That changed? Is that so maturity development, has that type of things changed? If not, we're going to. It don't matter what coach he with.
Agreed. And
and that's why I said some of it is his problem. Some of it is on him. But that original, the air raid offense that Kingsbury that he brought, like that whole first regime wasn't NFL like to have a new coach and a new quarterback both coming from college around the same time. That's never really going to work because neither one of y'all are familiar with how the NFL does things. And again, man, being a college coach where you are the disciplinarian, you are everything in that system as a college coach to be in the NFL. You just, as an NFL coach, you got to manage personalities because your star players are making more money than you. And if they play bad, you lose your job. You get what I'm saying? So it's different. So that didn't work. So now with the coach you got now, it's kind of working, but if I'm not mistaken, he was a defensive minded coach, right?
Yes.
Yep. Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah. So they still haven't really gave him Kyler Murray with a Sean McVay or with a it's 100 guys that Kyler Murray we could see the best of Kyler Murray. It just had to happen. So I wouldn't say throw it away with him. Chris, you alluded to it. Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Danny Dimes. I still refuse to believe he's good because I watched him at Duke. I still refuse to believe he's this good. So,
but hold on. Duke is not a football school, though. Duke is not a football school. So
hey,
they done
had some quarterbacks at Duke in the last few years.
If it's not a football school and this is where you go to school, that tells me everything I need to know. Texas didn't want you.
The Mannings
you don't go to Duke for football if Texas wants you.
The Mannings love him.
But he's a Manning camp kid, though.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. He has talent. You see the flashes of brilliance. Like no one's ever took the time out, and maybe he doesn't study film because he don't have to. In college, you really didn't have to study film. Your OC and your head coach will tell you, "Hey, listen, this is what we've seen." They have film sessions or whatever, but it's like study hall.
This ain't college, baby. This ain't college.
Yeah, but remember, he got in there with a college coach. They came in together, right?
Yeah. Kingsbury may have been there for a year or two, but I know he may have been there for a couple of years, but I know he absolutely wanted Kyler Murray.
Yeah, but so what I'm saying is but Kingsbury had him in college too for a minute, right?
He may have had him at A&M. Jay, you might be right.
Yeah. So that's why he wanted that. It was his guy. So again, we just gonna run the same system that we had. I don't. You tell me what I need to look for. I don't have to make audibles at the line. You tell me, look, man, go out there, man. 14's gonna be down there. And when he got there, you know, it's the tail end D-Hop and Larry. So I could throw the ball to those guys.
It's true.
Or in their vicinity and let them make a play on the ball. And so all this full circle to Marvin Harrison Jr. The problems that he's having right now is in between his ear holes. Like it's all mental. And once he figures it out, that
who is his vet on offense?
He doesn't have one.
His vet season ended, man. Running back
Conner.
I was just about to say it'd
Conner.
probably be James Conner.
Yeah,
I think that's probably the person outside of Kyler that has the most years.
Which is why I say this is organizational, because bring in anybody, Cameron Curry, any wide receiver that's been in the league 10 years, just bring him in there. He'll never have to smell the field, but he tells you how to be a receiver in the league.
Bruh, this wouldn't be going down if leadership was better wherever Marvin Harrison was at. If this dude was in Pittsburgh right now with Tomlin and A-Rod, it'd be different.
That's what I'm saying. It's organizational, dude. Like, some organizations don't deserve championships, and Arizona's one of them.
Some organizations don't deserve championship players either.
And Arizona's one of them.
I mean, but you know what? They had Kurt Warner and Aquan Bolden, and that was my favorite Arizona squad. Maybe the squad that Jake the Snake was leading. Jake Plummer, like the comebacks that he was leading back in the day was crazy. But yeah, that Kurt Warner squad was just insane. Fitzgerald and Aquan Bolden was insane.
He took Arizona to the Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah,
right,
and had a shot of winning.
Yeah,
and they haven't been nothing since. Like, who they get after that? Josh Rosen. They missed on that.
Maybe so.
They missed on Josh Rosen. Then they hit on Kyler Murray, but you know they haven't been able to cultivate.
No, they missed on Kyler Murray because we won't see what Kyler Murray can do until he has the Angry Bird not on his helmet. When the Angry Bird, when he's playing in another organization, we'll be like, dang, Kyler Murray was here the whole time.
Ain't nobody gonna give him a shot except maybe Miami.
Oh no, you crazy. I can name 10 franchises right now that would take Kyler Murray.
Nah.
The New Orleans Saints, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But that's worth that. But that's a lateral movement for Kyler.
It might even be a step backwards.
I'm talking about the franchises that got stuff around already, as far as the front office, coaching staff, and supporting cast.
Pittsburgh
would
take him. Pittsburgh would take him.
Pittsburgh would take him.
I would.
Carolina might take him.
Nah, I'd rather have Bryce.
I would like to see Kyler Murray and the New Orleans Saints with Corey, help me out with the new head coach.
Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore.
I would like to see him with Kellen Moore and see what he does with him.
They got some receivers in New Orleans.
Olave.
Exactly. I would like to see that.
Ooh, and Kamara's still not he's not terrible at as a running back.
He's very serviceable still. Very serviceable still. I think he's only as bad as what's being put around him. Like, you get him in a quarterback that actually is competent enough and can do what he's supposed to do, I think you might see Kamara of old again.
Yeah, because Kyler Murray is leaps and bounds better than Spencer Rattler.
100%.
Kyler Murray will have to stand on his tippy toes to hand the ball off to Kamara. I mean, I see fumbles.
Stand on his tippy toes to hand the ball off is crazy,
bro. The first pair of cleats with heels on the back of them. Them cleats with some clogs on the back of them.
Now, if you said he was in Baltimore and had to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry, I'd agree with you. But come on, man, Kamara ain't that tall.
So they said Kyler Murray is 5'10", so he's probably really 5'9".
He might be like 5'8", 5'9". Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's why he keep his hair long so they can measure from the top of his hair.
But on the other side, man, what are you guys seeing from Seattle? Is this just like good scheduling so far, or are they actually, surprisingly putting something together?
They play good.
They
defense,
playing good
boy.
football.
Listen, man, we gotta.
They got a two-headed monster in the backfield.
They do.
We got to stop this, guys. Listen.
No, Jay, hold on, Jay. Before you get on your soapbox and try to trash them, listen. The defense is nasty. They got a two-headed monster in the backfield with Charbonnet, and that might not even be how you say his name, but I want some wine.
No, it's Charbonnet. It's Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
Yep.
You said it right.
Kenneth Walker. I mean, they're the type of guys to stay healthy as well, and they can run between the tackles. And then Sam Darnold's playing pretty good, and Jackson and Jimbo. I'm saying his name ring as well.
Hey, listen, he's the truth.
Yes,
hey,
the man
another Dallas Texas project.
But here's the problem with them, man. Like, they're winning close games, they're winning good games, man. But listen, they in dog fights with dog shit. You understand me? They are in dog fights with teams that won't be around at the end of the year, bro.
Nah, I can't measure them like that, man. I mean, because they could be losing to them dudes. I'd rather win in a dogfight with them. I mean, it's really good teams that get in dogfights with bad teams.
You lost to San Francisco. They have the health report that I have right now, and I'm currently on dialysis. How
did they lose that game though, Jay? Was it a bunch of turnovers, or did San Francisco
actually a really good game winning drive by
San Francisco.
What's my boy name? Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. Yeah.
Brock it was in a dog fight with dog shit. They
but Jay, they're not beating themselves. They're not turning the ball over. They're not giving up a bunch of points, a bunch of yards. You know,
listen to what I'm saying. Pittsburgh. We don't even know what Pittsburgh is right now. But at the time,
21-6 right now. That's what they are.
Dude, and listen, in one of my fantasy leagues, I made the brilliant decision to sit DK Metcalf, and he's going off. I want to break everything that I own because
he never sit DK. He gonna at least get in the end zone once.
No, but prior to this, so the toss-up was between DK and JK. And JK been hooping. He been balling.
JK who?
Dobbins.
The running back?
Yes.
Yeah, they are my flex. It's my flex.
Yes. JK been balling, though.
I wouldn't start J.K. Dobbins if he was my only running back. Shout out to Kid Gravity and Beyond, man. What's up, big dog? Ain't no way.
But what I'm saying is Pittsburgh, at the time that Pittsburgh played, they was two Rodgers real bad interceptions and a guy that don't know the rules of kickoff away from losing that game. Then they just beat Arizona, who everybody just said, hey, what's the problem in Arizona? And the answer is yes. What is the problem?
But how are they playing though? How do they look? How are they playing?
No, that's what I'm saying. So you alluded to it, and then they blew out the Saints, who exactly they haven't really played anybody. So I believe they look good against bad teams. So I want to see what they look like against good teams. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is let's just wait before we say Seattle could be a playoff contender. They can do this. But right now, they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat. Let's just wait.
That's fair. That's very fair.
I just wanted to say that they was in dog fights against dog shit.
This language that Kid Gravity is typing in is unique to a certain part of the YouTube street, y'all. B1 is black first, right? B1 Night Rider check in. Pittsburgh is making me money right now. Thank the Most High. I can speak that language. Did y'all get that? Y'all didn't get that. Okay, my bad.
No, that's dope. I like that.
That's pretty legit.
I like when kids speak YN.
It sounds like that dude on I can't even remember that show. The dude to put an R on the end of everything.
Nova.
Yeah, he got a song got this cold. It's probably one of the hottest songs on the radio.
That boy Mel loves Nova, boy.
Hey, Nova, that dude, dog.
Hey, but to Jay's point, Week 5, the Seahawks play the Buccaneers, so I think that might be their first real test.
It will be for sure.
So
Buccaneers playing some football.
And Chris Godwin is back. Right on time.
They just lost Mike Evans though, and I think
that rookie in Tampa Bay is going crazy.
The running back. The wide receiver. The receiver. Oh yeah,
yes,
he's nasty.
He is going crazy. So
remember, Chris, he was the man at Ohio State before the young dude showed up.
Yeah, for sure. He was. Yeah, but he was him, and Baker is getting him involved early. He had 2 touchdowns in his opening game, and he's keeping them involved. And he was key in that comeback win against the Falcons. Mm-hmm. He was very key on that last drive too. So they brewing something nice over there with that receiving core, and I think that'll be Seattle's first test to see if how they stack up in the NFC. But that was a perfect segue actually. Speaking of Tampa Bay, getting into some of these week 4 games today, man. The battle of the 3-0s out there in Tampa, man. Philly and Tampa going at it, man. Mayfield and Jalen Hurts, man. I think it might actually be a pretty good game, honestly.
Without Mike Evans, I don't know. Britne, what you think?
I'm back and forth. Tampa seems to be the Eagles' kryptonite. And I do have to be mindful that the last couple of years, last year he was missing AJ, Devontae Smith. I think Lane Johnson wasn't there. 2 years ago, he was missing AJ, and was it Lane Johnson not there as well? So he was missing some of your horses. But Todd Bowles and that daggone defense, it's like they get what Jalen wants to do and what this offense wants to do. Especially, we always play them early when the Eagles are still trying to figure out their identity and which way and how they want to play. On paper, you would probably think without Mike Evans, I think Baker is questionable. Most likely he is playing, of course, but he's hurt and whatnot. You would think on paper the Eagles probably take this, but the way the Eagles have still been trying to figure out what they want to do on offense is interesting. It's interesting to me. Oh, geez. It's just like, I want to say the Eagles might not win this one.
But did you pick the Eagles, though?
Damn.
I did pick the Eagles because they have A.J. Brown back. And if they play how they're supposed to play, like they did in the second half of that Rams game, and not the first 2.5 quarters with that offense, and I agree with Drew Brees, the offense just looks boring, then I can't see how, you could lose this one. But the Tampa Bay is the Eagles' kryptonite. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is the kryptonite.
Looking at the season stats so far for the 2 quarterbacks, it's a lot of good football being played. And a lot of quarterbacks across the league, honestly. It's not that many interceptions in the league so far. A lot of these quarterbacks have some good ratios. Baker
got to throw it to your wideouts in order to get potential interceptions.
This is true, but I think it can also be taken in as the sign of taking care of the ball, and you can see the two different sides of this coin. Jalen Hurts is picking his spots. Baker Mayfield is a gunslinger, and they're both taking care of the ball very well to start the season. So I think the defense will take a back seat. I think this actually might be a shootout. I think Tampa is gonna kind of start running it up, and Philly's gonna have to take the top off to keep up. I think Jalen Hurts finally unlocks the rest of that offense, and you gotta it's gonna be a back and forth shootout. I think the defense is. I sat the Philadelphia defense this week. I was like, I can't do it.
Listen, all 3 of those aren't created the same way. Tampa Bay played week 1. It was Atlanta who just got boat raced by the Carolina Panthers. And then they played the 0-2 Texans. I mean, the 0-3 Texans now, who can't get out their own way. And then they had a barn burner with the Jets, who haven't won a game since probably before Christmas.
These are facts.
Man, the Eagles are gonna win this game by 2 touchdowns.
Dang.
I hope so.
Yeah, they might. Ew. Somebody
Hold
get
on.
Ann Andrews off my TV. Oh, she like a
Focus
and I know
up,
she got
focus up,
makeup
focus
on.
up,
Why she look
focus
like a
up,
bird
focus
like
up,
that?
focus up,
She always
focus
have
up,
look
focus
like
up.
she always have look like a falcon.
But they in Scotland or something like that, man. Everybody's supposed to look like that over there.
I almost
Focus
jumped
up,
out my
focus.
skin when I seen that lady on that screen, man. If they don't go on somewhere with that.
Focus
Sheesh,
up,
that was
focus
horrible.
up, focus.
Jay, I'm with you, and I hope that you are right. But the way those first 3 games went, and I don't know if I could even put this really on Jalen. It's just some of those play calls and play designs. To me, when I go back and I look at certain things, like you have these routes by the receivers and they're running right into where the zone defender is sitting, and I'm just like, and I seen AJ Brown run the same exact route over and over and over again. I think it was like a 5 or 10 yard in breaking route, and the zone defender is sitting right there. So I'm just like, Jalen can't throw it there, because if not, he's going to get picked off. So my issue right now is I just need a little bit more creativity for this offense. I feel like the Rams game kind of forced it out of them a little bit more, but really it was, AJ, go do your thing. We need we got to come back in this game. Like they had to force it down the field to come back, to make a comeback. We not going, unfortunately, those games are not going to happen. That is a rarity in the NFL, where you're down, what was it, 26-7 in the third quarter, and you come back and win. That's not going to happen every single week. So I need a little bit more creativity, a little bit more diversity within the run routes, and I need to see it this week. This, to me, is going to be the week where it needs to be shown.
So I'm gonna defend Philly a little bit for you, Britne, because I know you've been a little critical and you want to see the creativity, but they got a team that they built with the best running back in the league. They got a good O-line, even though they lost the best center that they've ever had, to retirement. They still got a good one now, and they still got a good O-line. They like to push people around and run the ball. Their quarterback utilizes the read option, and he's a threat to run as well. So running the ball is the foundation of their offense. But they did go out and draft a great receiver out of college, and then went and traded for another good to great receiver in AJ Brown. So they got those weapons as well. But how do you reconcile that? Do you try to have a balanced attack, or do you just push people around with the run, because you also complement that with a daggone great pass rush and a good defense with your front four or your front five, right? So if they're playing the game of field position, take care of the ball, run the ball, stop you on defense, and just take our opportunities when we get them, I like that. We've seen Baltimore and Pittsburgh have defenses like that in the early 2000s, late 90s, and teams like that. I mean, Trent Dilfer took Baltimore to a daggone Super Bowl. So with Jamal Lewis and a great defense. So you don't need to sling the ball. You get more turnovers slinging it like that.
It's not about, for me, it's not about slinging the football, like, going crazy with it. That's not what I'm saying. But what the first 3 games have shown you and how the defense is playing, they're stacking the box. And in our decision on the offensive side is the defense is stacking the box. So we decided to give Saquon the ball to run up the middle. Where is he going to go? He has nowhere to go. And you're running up the middle. You're not even trying to run it to the outside or anything like that. Do a play action pass. You got to have the defense, I think on us, it's more on us to make the better adjustments, right? If I'm making sense of what I'm trying to say. So what the last game showed me was throw the ball downfield a little bit more, and all of a sudden now Saquon could get his. Now we started seeing Saquon get his 5 yards, 10 yards, 11 yards. Prior to that, he was 2-3 yards tackle for loss. So I just need a little bit more balance on offense. Jalen Hurts has shown he could throw the football. Trust him. He could throw the football. He's not a lousy quarterback by any means, regardless of the team around him. So you got to trust him a little bit more to get it to his playmakers so things can open up for a Saquon Barkley. Does that make sense?
There's 2 things that play there. So what Melvin was speaking of is how Philly wants to play football. They want to beat you up.
I understand how they
slow
want
it ground. But hold on. What Philly showed when they were down is how they can play football. Now, what you're asking for is the marriage of the two. Play how you can, and then eventually how you want to play will be more available. But I get what you're saying. But these right here is what you call great team problems. Dallas, they can't play how they can play or how they want to play. You get what I'm saying? So
it's a different. Yeah, that's a different reason though. The offense is clicking for them. The defense just sucks.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is to be able to have a way that you want to play and a way that you can play. That's amazing. That's a good team.
Right.
It's an embarrassment of riches. But
yeah,
Jay, to your earlier point when talking about Tampa Bay, right? You said not all three of those are created equally. But let's put Philly under the microscope. They're a CD Lamb and a fourth quarter collapse away from being 1-2. So
great.
Is it fair to say
actually in a Travis Kelce drop from being 0-3, if you want to be honest.
Golly.
Well, like you said, good teams make the plays, bad teams do not. Move on.
So
but see, this is what I'm saying. People think that the gap between the Jets and the Eagles is big. It's not.
It's not.
The worst team and best team is who makes the play when the play has to be
made. The gap between who?
The Jets and the Eagles.
I see what he was trying to do though. I see.
No, come on, Jay. Not the Jets though.
Well, hold on. Hold on,
probably the worst team in football right now.
Right.
No, yeah,
I wouldn't even say that they're the worst team because they've been in every game.
Everybody been in every game. Like they show up.
Who that quarterback? Who that quarterback? Quick.
Fields.
It's Justin Fields, but Tyrod Taylor took over when he had concussion.
Hey, yeah.
And Tyrod Taylor almost won that game against the Bucs.
Who they number one receiver? Quick.
Wilson.
Okay, that's a good one.
Here's my thing in football.
Brees Hall, man.
Right. Here's my thing in football. First of all, almost don't count. It's either you do it or
very
you don't.
true.
Okay,
very true.
This is not Brandy almost. This is Brandy's almost doesn't count. Like, so make the plays when it's directed towards you. Travis Kelce dropped that ball. Guess who's that on? He ain't make the play when he was supposed to. The Rams lost in the second half. It's 4 quarters to a game. Don't act like you won in the first half. All right, you got all excited for no reason. CD Lamb wasn't catching the football. Well, too bad. Fix your hands. He was on the jugs machines that same night, wasn't he? So almost don't count in football. When you had the opportunity to make a play, make a play. That's what the Eagles did. That's how they became 3-0.
And I agree. You have to take advantage of, whatever the other team is giving you. So shout out to Philly for being able to do that. And, you can't really play the what if game when it comes to the NFL, but it's just like you got to be able to see like, okay, Philly is 3-0, but they're not the 3-0 that I feel like they could be, if that makes sense. I agree.
Listen, when you're a great team.
Hold on, Jay. Is that how math works? Please, Jay, back me up.
No, first of all, that's not how math works. It's not. When you're a great team, man, you want to do enough to win the game. Man, they're playing for February, bro. They're playing for February. Listen, if Philly showed you that if you think you're just gonna beat us, you're not. They're a good team. And listen, fuck Philly. Let me say that too. I don't like them. I don't. They beat the shit out of us in the Super Bowl, bro. Listen, it's cool. But I'm telling you that front office knows how to run an organization, and that coach, as smug as he is, he understands what he's doing. We have to win games that we have to win. They'll probably lose 2 games this season that are head scratchers. You're like, why did they lose to this team? You know what I'm saying? They'll probably lose to them, but because they don't care. As long as they're on top of the seeding and the playoffs have to go through, they don't care. No one's going undefeated in the league this year or any year for the next 5. That's Jay, undefeated. Go ahead.
I'm gonna disagree with you just a little bit. I think it's one thing to lose playing to a certain standard. It's another thing to play how they've been playing thus far. Like it's been the offensive line has not been playing up to par, and I get it. It's going into week 4. Give them probably another week or 2 to try to get things going, right? But the way they've been playing just hasn't been up to par, I guess you could say, or up to their standard on how they can play. So, and I think that's a big yes. They want the main goal is to get into February, but
See, the problem that y'all have right now is a good problem to have. You have a brand new play caller who isn't used to calling games. He's calling plays right now. Over the season, he'll start calling games. So if you're winning right now with your play caller only calling play by play, oh, it's 3rd and 17. What do I supposed to do here? When he learns to call the whole game, I don't care. This is how we're doing. This is the game plan, and we're going to call the game plan. At halftime, we'll make adjustments. Listen. Right. That things will take Philly doesn't have one problem that you can't fix right now. You get what I'm saying? So even the way they're winning, none of their problems are not fixable. Like you can look at certain teams right now. We have an offensive line that's not really protecting well. I'm not worried about the offensive line not protecting well because they're gelling together. Each game looks a little better. It's trending in the right direction. You get what I'm saying? So that's not a not fixable problem. You only worry about problems that you can't fix. Like, let's say you're a team and you don't have a pass rusher, and you used to have an all-world pass rusher. You can't fix that problem.
Shut up,
That problem's going to be there all year. Huh?
Shut up, Jay.
No, I'm just saying any team. Any team, you know.
That's funny how you went to that team.
Twice. Hey, I'm an Eagles fan. I like it.
I'm just saying about every team right now early in the year has problems. Some that you can fix, some that you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so right now, Baltimore problem is they can't stop. They can fix that today because we can't run the ball. You fix that problem just by playing who's on your schedule.
Right. So
next week they might have a problem. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad you. I'm gonna go ahead and switch because that's the next game I want to talk about. Kansas City and Baltimore, man. You got Kansas City who got a much needed must win, although they scuffled a little bit through it against the Giants, and you got the Ravens coming off of an absolute masterclass on Monday Night Football against the Lions, man. First off, I want to ask y'all who needs the win more.
Who wants to go first?
This is easy. We do. We do. Kansas City Chiefs needs this win more than any game on television today. No one needs to win a football game more today than the Kansas City Chiefs. Bottom line.
I think that's the little bit of fan talking because I disagree. Do they need to win by record? Yeah, sure. Maybe even
no, it's not by record. It's by everything else. It's by everything else. Listen, Baltimore's playing in the division that they can lose the next 2 games and still win that division, blowing away.
I'm with you.
Pittsburgh but Cleveland, they can win their division. Listen, the Chargers are 3-0 and playing the Giants. So the Chargers are 4-0. The Chargers enter today 4-0 with a bye, pretty much. We've already lost to the Chargers, and we're 1-2. We have to win this game. Listen, if we don't win this game right here, do I think we'll still make the playoffs? Yes. Will we win the division? Probably not. We need this game to win our division to keep up with standards. And we're getting some help today. We're getting a phenomenal rookie, and Jalen Royals coming, and we're getting Xavier Worthy. He'll probably be there mostly for decoy. But here's the thing: we not only do we have to win this game. My booking pick this week, we're gonna win this game.
Boy, your booking picks be horrible, man. Shout out to my guy out there in the Bay Area, man. What's up, big dog?
I'm 100. I'm with you on that. But here's my perspective on it. I look at it as who do I think can overcome a 1-3? Well, it would be 1-3, right?
Yeah, whoever loses will be 1-3.
Right. Who I think has a better opportunity to overcome a 1-3. And I think when the Chiefs get all their people back, I think they have a better opportunity to overcome that. Yes. When you look at it from a division standpoint and from a standing standpoint, yeah, the Chiefs might need this a little bit more than the Ravens. But to me, the Ravens have something to prove more than the Chiefs do, right? They got to show me something, because every time they go up against a good team, they fumble the bag. Like they don't.
It's never been like this before though, Britt. Like that, their defense, like it just overnight got horrible. But and why? I don't know why. I don't know why. It's the same people.
Coach supposed to be more of a defensive minded coach?
Supposed to be.
But how many years do we have to go through this with the Ravens though?
But it's always been the offense that holds them back, never the defense. Defense is what keeps them in games. But this defense that they're playing right now is terrible.
Couldn't stop water.
I'm with you with that, Corey. But it feels like every time they go up against a certain type of team, the Bills, the Lions, the Chiefs, it's like they can't get it done, or they can't get it over the hump. So if you blowing out the lesser tier teams, but when it comes to the top tier teams, you don't do what you're supposed to do. How am I supposed to look at you every single year? Is playoffs just our goal at this point? Like you go to the playoffs every year. To me, you're sounding like the Sixers in the NBA. We go to the playoffs, we're good. No, now it's time. You got to get to that next level now. But this is how you show me. This is how you show me. And you go against a hurt team.
The way that defense is playing right now, they ain't going nowhere.
Well, then then maybe we got to talk about a hardball conversation now.
Ooh.
Maybe it's a hardball conversation that we got to get to now. Something's got to give. It can't happen the same thing over and over and over. You haven't been to a championship.
She ain't wrong. Yeah. She's not wrong. Sometimes, and he could go to another team right now and change that team around, but maybe his voice has grown stale in Baltimore. And maybe Mike Tomlin's voice has grown stale in Pittsburgh. Sometimes a change is good for both parties.
I was about to ask, do you think that some of these coaches, I think the both coaches you just named, Harbaugh and Tomlin, are the longest tenured coaches with one team currently. Do you think that these coaches, these organizations feel like it's a loyalty clause? You've done so much. Each coach has gotten them at least one ring. So you've done so much, and you've got this stellar playoff record. We make the playoff almost.
Well, Chris, you got to correct your statement. Not at least one ring. It's exactly one.
No, Mike. No, I'm saying like both of these coaches at least have one, because John has one and Mike has two. Mike's only got two, right?
Mike's got two or one. Was it Bill?
Pittsburgh got 6. Bill Cowher has one. Mike Tomlin has one. And Chuck Noll has 4.
Yes, I think it was Bill that got before.
Okay.
Mike.
I thought
so.
Mike
the only one Tomlin got was Willie Parker running like crazy, and Big Ben throwing that daggone touchdown pass.
They beat the Cardinals.
They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Cardinals. Yeah. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking about the Super Bowl against Green Bay, and for some reason I keep thinking Pittsburgh won that one. So my apologies. Okay, so they both got one ring. I think they both put in 18 plus years with the same team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it a loyalty? Like, okay, man, yeah, we're getting to the point where we're not getting past a certain point, but we just can't. We don't have it in us to be like, all right, you got to go. We're waiting for you to be like, okay, I'm done, or what is it?
Nah, all of that is fine, but when you think about Philly had to make that tough choice with Andy Reid, and then the rest is history. Thanks, Philly. So
I mean, I can think we got 2 Super Bowls after that. So
yeah, I mean, it worked out for both people. It worked out for Andy Reid, and it worked out for Philly. Like just sometimes it's time, man. Like, sometimes it's time.
But you also can't be scared just because they got you one. A prime example, like Jay said, Philly, Doug Peterson got you one. They moved on to him. Moved on away from him 2 years later.
2 years later.
2 years later, after he won you a Super Bowl. So you can't be scared.
Cowboys got rid of Jimmy Johnson right after they won the Super Bowl.
Right. And so we saying 18 years, or how many? I don't know how many years it's been since Harbaugh won his Super Bowl in
Put it like this: Joe Flacco didn't have gray hair. Joe Flacco didn't have gray hair when it happened.
So 2012. So 13 years of, this might sound crazy, of mediocrity.
I was thinking the same word, Britne. I was thinking mediocrity, because once you have a standard and then you don't get back to that standard, you're now, mediocre to your standards. You get what I'm saying? So like you haven't been back to a championship game. You haven't been back to a Super Bowl. You make the playoffs and then you take the rest of the time off. Like you're satisfied with over 500 record and making the playoffs. You're satisfied with division titles. And that's never healthy. When you get complacent and start being satisfied with just division titles, I think that like Jay said, the relationship is getting stale and a change needs to be made.
Yeah, we're satisfied with our quarterback winning regular season MVPs instead of trying to go get that Super Bowl MVP. Like, come on. Sorry. I'll say it.
I don't think it's necessarily I don't think it's Lamar Jackson being I don't think it's Lamar being obsessed with going for individual awards. I think that it's a bigger issue that needs to be addressed, and it could be coaching, that he has these fantastic regular seasons,
Think about the last playoff game they played in. They were absolutely phenomenal running the football all season, and you drop back Lamar the past 40 times.
Yeah,
like it doesn't. That's coaching. It doesn't make sense.
It's a coaching issue, and you can't make these coaching mistakes against these teams, because these teams get to the playoffs for a reason. There's a reason that these teams are there. You see a Buffalo, you see a Kansas City. These teams get to the playoffs for a reason. Now is not the time you have 18 weeks to figure out what works. And then this winner go home at that point. So the playoffs is not the time for you to be trying to switch things up because you're scared or you're afraid of what is on the other side. With so far the last few years has been Buffalo and Kansas City. You can't be afraid to stick to what works, because that's what got you here. And so this coaching issue of if you've been running the ball across everybody, Derrick Henry had 1,900 yards. Lamar Jackson had however many yards he had from script. The running game was incredible. And then you decide to be like, all right, you know what? Buffalo is expecting that. Let's switch it up and do this. That's not just do what you do. Obviously, it worked to this point.
Hold on, let me speak to National Sports Chat, man. Shout out to the comments, bro. I see what you're saying, man. You said Tomlin has 2 rings total, but no one counts rings like that. He don't get no credit for being an assistant coach. When people say how many rings Bill Parcells has, the answer is 6. We know that he has 8. We know that he wants 2 as a defensive coordinator, but he has 6 as the guy. That's just that's how people count the Super Bowl rings for coaches. If you wasn't the head coach.
Belichick.
Yeah, Bill Belichick.
I thought you said Parcells. You said
I might have said
He did say Parcells.
I knew who he was talking about.
Yeah.
So Tomlin only got 1. He didn't get 2. Big Ben only got 2.
No, Big Ben
got 2.
Tomlin has 1 as a head coach, and then the assistant coach he won when Chucky won down there in Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So Tomlin didn't get the 2 with Big Ben. Big Ben got 1 with Cowher.
Yeah, Cowher had. That's the only ring Cowher has
with Big Ben.
With Big Ben.
Yeah.
He took Neil O'Donnell them to the Super Bowl. They lost to the Dallas. Was it Dallas?
No.
Yeah.
No. Bill Cowher lost when Neil O'Donnell was his quarterback. Jerry Rice and them got in their ass, boy. Steve Young and Jerry Rice got in. And they got there twice. It was Jerry Rice got him one time, and I don't know who got him the other time.
It had to be Dallas.
Nah, Dallas beat Buffalo twice, and
Pittsburgh.
For the first one.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
For the first one. Yep.
Dallas beat Pittsburgh.
Yes.
No, for the third one, for the last one.
For the last one. With it wasn't Jimmy. It was
Switzer.
Barry Switzer.
Yep, that's right.
What?
Yes, sir.
Wait. They beat Pittsburgh. So hold on. So they 3-peated, right? Oh,
no,
they got
no. They won 2. Then 49ers won
1. 49ers won 1. Yeah, and then Dallas won again.
And they beat Pittsburgh.
Buffalo
Was it Cordell Stewart or was it Neil O'Donnell?
It was both were there. They just
Neil O'Donnell was a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
So Neil O'Donnell lost to Steve Young and Dallas.
I don't know if he lost to Steve Young.
I don't know if it was Steve Young or not. I don't know.
Okay.
No, I think Steve Young got his first Super Bowl by beating.
Shit, it might have been Buffalo.
No, they beat Cincinnati. I think they beat not Cincinnati, the Chargers.
Yeah, they did beat the Chargers.
And then I think Steve Young because Steve Young got
Chargers. It was the Chargers.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah,
that was my first.
Troy Aikman.
Yeah, that was my first Super Bowl party. I watched it at Jafari
they
House.
Blew the doors out. I think it was like 55-10 or some shit like that. It was something crazy.
Shit out of
I watched that Super Bowl at Jafari House. That was our first Super Bowl party. We went and got Doritos, Bing Dip, and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Bean Dip is wild to be eating as a kid, bro. Or either way, don't eat Bean Dip.
So real quick before we move on to the next one, just give me keys to win for both sides. What's the key to win for Baltimore? What's the key to win for Kansas City?
Stop the run.
Oh, I like when Corey did a good keys to win for Dallas on Cowboys Speak yesterday. I like when Corey do keys to win. Let me hear that. I want to hear Corey.
Baltimore,
and then we just go drown Britne. I don't want to hear nothing else from Britne.
Damn.
What is going on? See, no, always gets on me because I don't talk enough. So when I do talk, now he got to drown.
No. You're talking perfect. I'm just hazing. That's all. I'm just hazing.
Hey, Gainwell hooping today, by the way.
And I just traded Gainwell to Corey and he benched him. I tried to tell. I said, Corey, this is the starting running back from Pittsburgh, dog. They're going to him end zone twice, and you getting the doors blowed off of you right now too.
Oh yeah, because Curtis got BK Metcalf.
Yeah, but you could have got 30 points from Gainwell, but he on your bench.
Well, hey, it is what it is.
Some people just like pushing it down to the side for no reason.
Wow, here we go. Anyway,
Corey, what's your keys to win for both of these teams, Corey?
Baltimore's gonna have to play defense. Mm-hmm. Like they gonna have to stop something. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to stop something. And the one thing that might save them is Kansas City struggles to run the football. So you got it. And for Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes got to be Patrick Mahomes. You get a couple weapons back today. You know what I'm saying? Let's become Patrick Mahomes again. But that offensive line is gonna have to block too. They got to keep him protected. They got to. Mm. But if Baltimore can come out and establish some sort of defense, like I feel like I'm talking about the Cowboys too, just establish some sort of defense, and then Kansas City can let Patrick Mahomes do Patrick Mahomes things, man, you in store for a good football game. But if both teams continue to play the way they've been playing, that shit gonna be boring as hell.
Jay, what you got? Let me hear your keys, Jay.
Well, first of all, little interesting fact. Do you know who the last 100-yard rusher that Kansas City Chiefs allowed?
Probably Derrick Henry.
The answer is Lamar Jackson. Week 1 of last year, Lamar Jackson got 100 yards rushing. No one has rushed 100 yards on Kansas City except for that game in the last 29 games. So stop the run. Stop the run. Continue to stop the run. You'll be fine. Make Baltimore be air happy, because anything can happen when the ball's in the air. So make Baltimore be air happy. That's part of Kansas City's keys to victory. The other part is very opposite of what Corey said. Let Patrick Mahomes be your quarterback. I don't need to see my quarterback having to play hero ball to get something going. Listen, keep 15 clean and stop the run. You can win that game. Baltimore, this is how you win the game. Let Lamar be Lamar. Okay, you want him to be a pocket quarterback. Sure, he's showing you that he can be a pocket quarterback. Listen, stop that. That shit's not winning games. Let Lamar be Lamar.
It's not the fact that their offense is playing bad, Jay. It's their defense. Let Lamar be Lamar. Let him throw the football. Let him run. But if your defense can't stop a damn nosebleed, then hey, you're gonna lose football games. It is what it is.
In a shootout, I would choose Lamar over anybody except for one guy. The unfortunate part,
I would choose a gun in the shootout, but
the unfortunate part is the guy that I would choose happens to be on the other side. I think we're going to try to put the ball down the field. Tyquan Thornton is amazing. He looks really good. He's getting his timing with Pat, and Pat's getting Xavier Worthy back. And all preseason, just Jalen Royals' kid has showed up in a way. All three of these guys are sub 4.3 speed. Understand what I just said? I gave you three guys who runs faster than 4.3. Throw that pill, Pat. Throw that motherfucker everywhere. First and 10, throw it. Listen,
I think it's over.
He gotta have a little bit of time to throw it down the field.
Also, Coach Andy, Big Red, we're friends.
Baby,
take that number 10 jersey off of Pacheco. Sit his ass down. Kareem Hunt. He should be your running back. Pacheco, take that same number 10 and go to Miami and bring Cheetah back. It's cool. We can do that. That's fine. But listen, Kareem Hunt should be your first running back. Trying to split. Both of these guys are rhythm backs. So trying to split between both of them. Wow. Welcome back from suspension.
I just seen it too. They just gave up a big play.
Yeah, welcome back from suspension. Trying to split touches between two guys that need the ball to get rhythm to get going isn't working. So you have to choose one between the two. And one of those guys is a 7th round pick, and the other guy is Kareem Hunt. So, and I'm a Pacheco guy. I'm just saying it's not working right now.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing working in KC if you want to be real about it, man. I think it's over. I think Kelsey's done. I think everything that gave Pat a safety net, whether it was Kelsey or Tyreek Hill or whoever it was, Kareem Hunt coming out the backfield was a safety net for a couple of years. Like, he just don't have that no more. He's yet to make that connection with none of these new guys they brought in.
You just get that cash out.
From who?
Nobody, because no one's paying you to think, bro. Listen, it's not over. It's not over, man.
Wow. Nah, it's over, man. You can't you can't catch lightning in the bottle twice, man. Once it fizzes out, it fizzes out, man. I don't think they recover from this. I don't, man. They just gonna be slightly above average for probably the rest of the time here in the league, man. He peaked early, man. He was the Fonz in high school, the cool kid in high school. I don't think Fonz got nothing on the college campuses.
I be laughing at people who forget that there was a whole decade in between Tom Brady's Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, that's different though, man. That wasn't lightning in the bottle. That was just good daggone football.
What we have ain't lightning in the bottle. We have an all-world quarterback who's broke every record.
Y'all had Tyreek Hill, somebody that nobody could guard because of his speed. You had a quarterback who had a freaking arm, who played razzle-dazzle. You had a genius coach, and then you had a tight end that was a mismatch, whoever was on him while he was in his prime. That tight end is not in his prime. Tyreek Hill is not coming through that building no time soon. And Pat is a shell of himself.
A shell of himself?
Yeah.
This man had 669 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That interception ain't on him.
Sounds like the ghost of Matt Stafford to me.
That interception ain't on him. And whilst his number 1 and number 2 receiver is sitting in street clothes. Shell of himself.
Stop racing.
Dude, number 1, number 2 receiver he's not had since Tyreek left. And comparing Tom Brady
and since Tyreek left, all he's done is went to 3 straight Super Bowls.
I've seen Tom Brady.
How many, Chris?
Switch it up so many times, man.
How many straight Super Bowls? What's the goal? What's
Tom
the goal,
Brady
Chris?
has. Listen, hold on. Let me finish this, Jay.
The goal is to make it to 4, right, Jay?
Well, here's my thing, and you compare them to Tom Brady. Here's the difference between New England and Belichick and Tom Brady. When they switched it up, they didn't look this bad. They still could do what they do, and they did it so many different ways. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. When Tom first got there, he was a manager. The defense was stout, right? The play calling was really good, and Tom Brady just took his shots and whatever. And then if the game was close, he was able to do something late and drive them up the field for field goals. All right. When they started getting rid of that secondary they had, when they had daggone Rodney Harrison, and when they had Ty Law and Lawyer Malloy and all these dudes started retiring and getting traded, that team started looking different. And then we seen them bring in running backs on that last leg like Corey Dillon or Antoine Smith. And the run game was very important. Then we seen him use receivers like Deion Branch or whoever the heck that was. Then we seen him come in with 2 tight end sets with Hernandez and Gronk. Then we seen him come in with Moss. I've seen him do it in so many different ways. Pat Mahomes seemed like he can only do it when he had that prime tight end that was unstoppable and that prime receiver that was the fastest on the field.
Well, here's your fallacy. That receiver's been gone. He's won 2 Super Bowls without that receiver.
Yeah, but we know in both of those Super Bowls, Jay, this dude got questionable calls to extend plays and series and drives in the playoffs in 3 straight playoff games for him to make it there. And we know they was playing like shit before Taylor Swift got back in there and brought millions of fans where the NFL felt like they needed the help and cheat for the Chiefs. Like we know what we know we watched bad football all season from the Chiefs, and then Taylor Swift came and everything switched up. We know that.
No, dude, we've won games in different ways. We've blown out teams. We've been in dogfights. Here's the thing. Listen, success breeds hate. Cool, I get it. That's cool. That's cool because with having guys that can't make an NFL roster anyway, anywhere else, Mecole Hardman, MVS. This guy took them as his 1 and 2 receiver, and Tony, and went to Super Bowls. Here's the thing. You said Patrick Mahomes is a shell of himself. In the last 3 years of playing football, he's had worse than dudes that people said Jordan used to guard at wide receiver, and he's went to 3 straight Super Bowls and won 2 of them. And this year, his number 1 and his number 2 receiver has not had combined together. They had 3 plays of football. Number 1 and number 2 receiver had combined 3 plays of football, and he's still putting up numbers. He's still moving that tater. We're about to get back to winning games. And listen, you can say anything you want to. You can say that it's over. You can say that it's done. You can say whatever, but make sure you tell me in February when we're in San Francisco.
What gives you the confidence that they're getting ready to start winning games again?
Because the horse is coming back. We'll win this one. Then we got Jacksonville. We'll win that one. Then we got a really tough game against a whole pack of Lions. Probably lose that one. And then Rashee Rice comes back. And then it's off to the races. We ain't losing no more when 4. When 4 gets on the field, we ain't losing no more. So get your licks in now because shit is getting real.
You still got to play. You still got to play the Chargers again.
I got a level of respect.
I got $50 to the first 3 people who want to bet on the Chargers when the Chargers play Chiefs at Arrowhead. I got $50 a piece. I got 3 $50 bets.
Look, I got a level of respect for the Chiefs. That is undeniable. I have and it's mainly because of Andy Reid, but we're not going to forget Andy Reid in this conversation. Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback, great quarterback, but Andy Reid is that guy for that. Is like, to me, he's one of the, if not the best head coach in the game right now, and you can't tell me otherwise. So you could look, I'm not a huge fan of Patrick Mahomes for other reasons outside of football, off the field. And he is talented. But Andy Reid to me is that guy. Andy Reid, regardless of who's on that field, he's going to make sure you do your job, and he's going to understand your strength and your weakness and put you in position to ensure that you succeed, to make sure it's easier for a guy like Patrick Mahomes. And that defense has always been good. Let's not forget about the defense neither.
That defense is not like that right now.
No, I'm talking about when they've been winning for all those years.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Well, not all those years, because we won the Super Bowl with the number 31 ranked defense in the league. The first time we beat 49ers. Huh?
What year was that?
The year before 19. Chris Jones signed his contract. Oh, no.
So, was it 2 years ago?
Hold on.
No, 19. That was 19. We fired him, and then we brought in Steve Spag. And so once Spag been in there, the defense has been in the top half of defenses every year. And this year, this year the defense is still looking pretty good. We had a bad first game. Who doesn't? But now the defense is showing up. Listen, you can say that our offense isn't clicking because it's not. It hasn't clicked yet. But the defense keeps it close. All I got to do is keep it close. And if we got a chance, if 15 gets the ball, we win.
Y'all just don't believe in stuff ending though. Like that's what that's
the problem. Stuff has to end. Everything ends.
Hold them.
But it's not now. That's what I'm saying.
It's now.
Okay.
Turn the page on Kelsey. It's y'all got to find a new way to win. Kelsey ain't it, dog.
No one's even throwing Kelsey the ball. He's not even getting targets.
It is time to move on from Kelsey.
He's getting money though.
Listen, Noah Gray is there. Kelsey, I guarantee. What he got? One touchdown so far this year. I guarantee a 10 touchdown season from Travis Kelsey.
I don't look.
Well, just like y'all believe it's time for Kansas City to move on to Travis Kelsey. It's time for us to move on to the next game. Because we run a long time.
Well, let me shout out my nephew though. He over there watching us on Instagram. He said he can't say Lamar. He can't take Lamar in the shootout because his running back can't hold the rock, which is true.
Three fumbles in 3 games is definitely worrisome.
It might be 4 because we coming for that ball. Pause.
It's definitely worrisome. But speaking of defenses that can't stop a nosebleed, and they got a big one coming back to Dallas tonight. Whoo! Sunday night football.
So what's funny before you even start is James Chacon. I hope I said his name right. Say you Cowboys fans always find a way to believe the Cowboys are relevant. Obviously you don't watch Cowboys spit. That is 100% obvious because I think they dog shit right now. And I'm a Cowboy. I'm the biggest Cowboy fan you know. So you can retract that statement. But go ahead.
Not just dog shit in shallow water.
I will say one thing, because I don't normally keep receipts in regular life.
Where's it at, Bill? What the dog shit?
In shallow water.
Hold on. I will say one thing. I don't normally keep receipts. I don't keep receipts in real life, but in sports, I keep receipts. Corey, after week 1, I thought you said you had a good team.
I thought we did, but that's obviously proven wrong.
And what
that
did I
proved wrong against the damn Giants.
I said give these teams at least about 4 or 5 weeks, and we're going to see the true them. We're going to start to see the true them version of themselves. I digress.
Good call, Britne.
These boys.
But I can be honest about my team, can I?
Oh, absolutely. You heard me.
This year, the first year you've been honest, boy. Because when we first started this podcast, boy, it was a struggle to get you to admit some stuff, boy. Golly, I told you the Zeke experiment was over 2 years before, a year before it was over.
But I told you that they should have drafted a running back when Jerry got on the microphone talking about we want to see what Zeke gonna do. You know what he gonna do. He gonna be fat and not do shit.
That man trick Jerry and got that money.
We got a marquee matchup tonight, man. Very, very, very early season. Homecoming. Michael Parsons, man, New Jersey. Same stadium though, going down to Jerry World, man. And with the Green Bay Packers who are kind of cooking up right now, coming off of a bad loss to the Browns last week. And then you got the Cowboys who are just
hold on, they lost to who?
Cleveland.
They lost to the Browns. They lost to the Browns. 13-10, I believe. 13-10,
that's
I
crazy.
believe.
I forgot that's who beat them. Golly.
That defense is different.
Garrett was all over the place. Hey, by the way, me and Corey, since this is Corey's team and this is Michael Parsons coming home to Jerry's World, we will be watching this game and calling it play-by-play from start to finish on this channel and on Cowboy Spit. I think Chris is joining us in studio.
I'll be there.
I think Britne might be joining us, but I'm gonna turn her camera off, so we'll just be hearing Britne.
No invite for the nation.
No,
yeah. It's automatic. I didn't know you was doing 2 days in the gym. You want to do a 2 a day?
Absolutely not. But I just wanted to be invited. Appreciate it.
I'm doing 3.
Nah, I'll be there, yo.
I might be doing the 3 a day today.
And listen, right, if the Chiefs win, I'll be there. If they lose, fuck y'all.
Of course. But yeah, now we'll be there. So y'all meet us there. And then the last thing I wanted to say before you go on, Jordan Love's still the best quarterback in his division.
Says nobody.
You say what? What?
Says nobody ever.
Shit.
Chris, don't take the bait.
Chris, don't take the bait, brother. Don't take the bait.
Don't take the bait.
I'm not.
Come on, Chris.
If you give Green Bay Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Jameson Williams right now, Jordan Love would look like freaking Joe Montana.
Chris, don't get baited how Jalen Carter got baited.
Right. Anyway, moving forward, Corey, I want to hear from you last because it's your team. But what do you guys looking to see tonight? You think Dallas has it in them to stifle the homecoming, or you think Micah and Green Bay is just going to do whatever they want to do tonight?
No, Carson Wentz is shit. I can't stand him.
Boy, he threw that pick sweet. Well, that was but I ain't seen a sweeter pick.
Dang, y'all ahead of me right now. What is wrong with y'all?
I ain't seen a sweeter pick since I had a fro.
God dang, y'all ahead of me.
That was a long time ago.
You gotta get up. You gotta get that YouTube TV, Britt. Oh, you watching on cable? You gotta get that YouTube TV.
No, I'm not on cable.
What you watching on?
Can y'all focus up? We got 20 minutes till kickoff.
Don't say you pirating right now because Trump listening. You don't do that on Trump's internet.
You're so stupid.
Listen, can't we got 20 minutes. Can y'all focus up? I ain't missing no red zone today.
Hey, go ahead.
Since they don't want to go, I'll go. The Cowboys don't stand a chance tonight.
Sheesh.
I think they'll try though. I think they'll. They try.
They're not going to put up no fight.
You don't think the emotion have them energized at least the first half?
No, because 3/4 of the fans in the crowd gonna be Green Bay fans, strictly because of Micah Parsons.
But because of Micah Parsons. You know they're not gonna let that boy get no sack though, right? And you know he gonna be pressing. If Dallas is smart, they gotta know that Micah Parsons want to get to the quarterback really bad, and they got to use it against him and do some draw plays and let him just overplay coming off the edge. Well, and just run on that side. You get what I'm saying?
Right. His weakness, his weakness is that he comes wide on rushes and he leaves a natural run lane. But the thing is, though, is that if your defense allows Green Bay to go to score 21 straight points and you down 21-0, you're not gonna run the ball. That's the whole key to it. You need to be able to establish a run game in every game. The Cowboys have established a run game, but you need to be able to run the ball throughout the entire football game. And what that means is your defense is going to have to show up and you're going to have to play good defense. But as long as they keep playing that bullshit ass cover 3 and receivers are wide open at Hut, you know what I'm saying? Then you can forget it.
when they get wide open,
Hut.
Well, that's a receiver's dream. That's a receiver's
dream. As soon as quarterback say Hut, you open, wide open.
Golly, man.
So, yeah, I mean,
Transformer from the format said Rashad Gary about to eat. because they go double Micah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Micah still want that sack though. He might not get it to the fourth quarter, but he, you know what I mean.
Dak ain't got no red jersey no more. It's time.
He going for it.
Yeah, he definitely going for it. They better run that ball.
I think Micah, he the type of guy. He's remember everything that happened with him and Jerry Jones. So it's in his head right now. He like, I'm gonna go get after it.
Oh yeah,
and
which could work against him if they know what they're doing.
Not to mention his college shit to bed again last night.
They did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Is CD still out?
Oh, CD gonna be out for a couple weeks. But but you got Tyler Booker, your right guard. He's out too, and your center's out.
Speaking of, I mean, a philosopher once said, "Fuck Penn State, fuck hoes at State, fuck State Penn, fuck hoes at Penn State." So, just speaking of Michael Parsons,
what? Yeah. Very good poet. Christopher Wallace.
Very good poet.
Christopher Wallace.
Christopher Wallace.
Yeah, I think I don't. Barring anything unusual, I think this is the game that Dallas can't win. It's gonna be awful, and
the only
it being on primetime makes it so much worse because everybody gets to see this dismantling tonight.
Chris, the only thing that I hope is that the Cowboys can keep it respectable. That's what I hope. If you lose by 14,
they will at the beginning. I think the emotions will be so huge. I think at the beginning it might end up being a blowout, but it's gonna be a slow blow. Pause. It's gonna be a slow blow. You know, some of those blowouts be like, man, you down 21-0 in the first quarter. It ain't gonna be one of those. It's gonna be like 7-3, 14-10, 21-10, 28-10. Then next thing you know, it's gonna be a final score like 35-17 or something like that.
You got a lot of faith in them. 35-17 is taking it light tonight.
You know,
if they come out, if Matt Eberflus comes out in that bullshit ass cover 3 again, and Green Bay, Jordan Love just has receivers running down the field wide open, it's gonna be 21-0 before the first quarter's over.
I don't see that, dog. Listen,
I don't see that, man. You have to learn. You have to learn from your mistakes, and they haven't.
Or it's not gonna happen, dog. It's not gonna happen. This game is bringing in a lot of attention. They cannot have people turn their TV off in the first quarter.
Every Cowboy game brings a lot of attention, and it'd be so many people that just tune in just to watch them lose. Just as many to watch them lose as it is to win. The ratings ain't going nowhere. Jerry know that. Jerry filled that damn stadium up with green and gold tonight. He don't give a damn. Seats are full. He don't give a shit. That's the thing. You got this bullshit ass defensive coordinator with this bullshit ass defense, and you gonna come in here and play this sorry ass cover 3 and have Donovan Wilson playing your deep third, and that Green Bay tight end gonna be wide open all game. Watch, wide open. You gonna be like, damn, I hope so.
Open. I hope so because I got Tucker Kraft in both my leagues. I need him to have an amazing game.
Chris, you playing me this game and it's over. You might as well give it up.
Mel, if you smart, you start Jordan Love tonight.
Hey, I was
this game is not over. This game is not over, Mel. Trust me.
I'll say this. Who do I have winning this game? Green Bay.
I got Green Bay as well.
Just to reel it back in just a little bit. Although I do think Green Bay will win, I do want to see Jordan Love continue his development and not do what he did. I think was it the last game? That was not. And some
this is a great bounce back.
I'm trying to help you out, Corey. And some decision making that he tends to fall into. So I do think it's going to lean on Jordan Love a little bit just to make the right decisions. But you got Josh Jacobs to help you out. So
did you see how Caleb Williams looked last week?
He looked all right. Ben Johnson rubbing off on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, the Dallas Cowboys. I hope the Dallas Cowboys gave him damn what do you call it, the route tree practice. That's what he gave him. It was right down the field, wide ass opened up. That shit was
Hey, why we talking about greatness, man? Shout out to Billy Blanks, man, with the Christian rap album he just dropped called Faith in Motion, man. Y'all go check out Billy Blanks' album.
No.
The Tybo dude?
The Tybo dude? Tybo?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, anyway, we running a little long time, so we're gonna have to push our NFL best defense talk to next week.
Okay.
Cool.
But let's what's Mel's favorite word when it comes to this pick'em league? Separation.
No longer
separation. Ooh, look at man. That look like some separation to me. That look like some separation to me.
Look like you got 3 games on me.
Yeah.
Who you picked tonight? You picked Pittsburgh in this first game?
I did pick Pittsburgh.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah. So as you can see, man, those are the standings right now after week 3 plus a Thursday nighter. Your boy is holding it down in first place. Britne kind of sneaking through there. A couple of games behind me in second.
I messed up.
And then
I messed up on that Lions Ravens game last week.
Hey, y'all better start watching the injury reports.
No. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be straight up because I know we don't have a lot of time, Chris. I went with the Ravens only because I knew they needed it more. I said, you need this game. And they fumbled the bag again.
Yep, literally.
Here's the thing. I spent all last year at the top, man.
You did not. First off, you was not going to get that lie off on Sunday. You was not going to get that lie off on a Sunday. You did not spend all last year on top.
Here we go with the Chris Jones whining. Go ahead, Jay.
The lowest I dropped was second place last year, guys.
But you did not spend all year at the top.
That's the top of the leaderboard.
The top of the leaderboard is 1.
Okay, so who finished there last year?
You finished first, but you didn't spend all year there.
So did I not spend most of the year at 1 or 2?
See, you moving the goalpost. Shut up. Anyway, moving on.
So here's the thing. This is what I'm doing this year. I'm a run in the middle of the pack and then charge late. That's all I'm saying. I'm just giving you.
Yeah.
I'm giving y'all what I'm doing.
You're gonna run in the middle of the pack and end up how the Chiefs did in the Super Bowl. Keep going, Chris.
Hey, listen. So we didn't get a ring last year, but I got a belt. So that it didn't matter.
Oh my gosh! See, here we go. Here we go.
2 years ago as well. So let's go.
2 years ago, we got a ring.
Exactly.
Anyway, this is what the standings is looking like for the panel after week 3 plus a Thursday nighter. It's still a little close to the top. 3 games is you can lose a 3-game lead in one week. So it's gonna be interesting, man. But
it might be this week for you.
It's definitely gonna be this week. Because I already know where the separation go come at.
Okay, keep thinking that if you want to. Anyway, let's get into it, man. So, of course, we already got the Pittsburgh Minnesota game going on right now. That's that. Starting off today's 10 o'clock slate. Washington at Atlanta. What you got? No Jaden Daniels, no Terry McLaurin for Washington.
I forgot y'all. Okay, 1 o'clock.
Michael Penix looked terrible.
Still Washington.
Yeah,
Michael Penix look like the black Tua back there, so I got Washington.
We talking about the team that just
Tua is the black Tua.
I'm going with Washington.
Tua is the black Tua.
Wow. Anyway, Mel, who you got?
Hold on, which game we on? I was distracted by this compliment from D hashtag frequency. Thanks for the compliment. We did do good on that GOAT criteria. Which team again? Which game?
Commanders Falcons.
Commanders Falcons Commanders.
Okay.
It don't matter who's at home.
It don't. Saints Bills.
Not the Saints.
Really?
Listen, here's my key. Here's my key
other than the Saints.
Here's my keys to victory. When you see Saints, click the other box. It doesn't matter who's there.
Just take the S off of the word, and that's your answer.
Yeah, they back to the paper bag ain'ts, man.
In the words of the famous poets, Destiny's Child, Bills.
those are famous poets.
Yeah.
Next game, Chris. Let's go.
There's Browns at Detroit.
Detroit
Browns.
Oh,
We'll lose. Detroit.
I got Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going Detroit.
Yeah.
Move on. That's unanimous. Move on.
Panthers at Patriots.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
The Butt Bowl. Sheesh.
Hey, this season it's a lot of butt bowls every week, man. We getting some crazy butt bowls.
I think
I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I'm gonna go with the more mature team in New England. You know, at least I can trust them to show them play football.
Shout out to Carolina though for having some momentum, hanging a 30-piece with a goose egg on the Falcons though. So they might have some momentum coming from that. But I got the Patriots as well. Chargers versus Giants. If anybody picked the Giants, you're sick.
Yeah, I picked the Panthers too. By the way, I went and looked.
Good, Jay. Good. I like it.
Separation. Nah, hey, Panthers actually might win that one, but I got the Patriots. But Chargers at New York Giants. Jackson Dart getting the start. That's the storyline there. Jackson Dart getting the start.
Chargers.
Yeah,
he might be his first. I was gonna say it might be his first and last start this season.
Yeah, man. I look for Jameis Winston to come get some dubs
some quality playing time.
Quality dubs. I'm taking the Giants in a surprise.
What's the bet?
I'm not picking the Giants, but I'll take them.
What's the bet on Malik? Odds of Malik Neighbors crying?
Oh, he gonna cry.
Yeah.
Oh,
he should be crying now. He should be. And they take it up his ankles. He should go ahead and start crying. Get it out the way.
I think a helmet or a tablet will be thrown on that sideline today.
For sure.
I'm looking for Brian Dable to not to have a job on Tuesday.
Me too. Me too.
Damn.
Very fair. Very fair. Very fair. Eagles at Buccaneers.
That's a tough one right there.
It is.
I got the Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks on that one.
Good job.
Back to the pack. Come on, back to the pack, Chris.
Yes, Lord. Good.
Okay.
I got the Eagles, but it's definitely a spades possible there. I don't know.
I picked
Britne, you know how to play spades?
Yeah.
She play online.
If y'all believe that, y'all believe in the truth.
I don't play
y'all believe that. Y'all believe in the truth.
I ain't never played spades online in my life.
Oh man. All right. Titans at Texans. Another butt bowl.
Jeez.
Texans.
I actually got the Titans. I got the Titans on this one.
Come on back to the pack, Chris.
Houston can't stop shit. Houston can't stop a motherfucking thing.
And Tennessee has a phenomenal defense.
I'm not saying they do. You got to score more points than the other team. This might be a Cam Moore game.
Nico Collins.
We'll see. We'll see. Texans need to win bad, but we'll see. Indianapolis Colts at LA Rams.
As long as the Rams don't crap the bed like they did in the second half of last week, Rams. I think Colts get it.
You know what, man? You know what? I see a lot of separation. I see me expanding my lead further. I see me expanding my lead further because y'all just don't see the vision. I got Indiana Jones. I got Indiana Jones and the Colts in this one.
Hey, it can go either way. I love it.
I see you dropping.
You about to come back there with me?
I see you dropping. I see you dropping like the Warriors did 3-1.
Y'all gonna see. All right, next one. Jacksonville at San Francisco.
That's gonna be a good game, surprisingly.
It is. Is Brock Purdy?
I'm taking the Niners.
Brock Purdy is back, I believe, and so is Ricky Pearsall.
Is George Kittle's out?
For some odd reason, I believe Jacksonville is finna win.
Hey, you know what, Corey? I picked Jacksonville.
I'm torn on this thing.
I love it.
I might change it. I might change mine though, because I don't know. That's a bad one to call, honestly.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's tough.
That's a tough one. Because the Niners have been they haven't really been head and heels over the competition, so they could play down and lose to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville is actually a good team this year, but I think this will be a big CMC game.
All right. Baltimore at Kansas City. I got Baltimore. I think they need this one.
I think they
man,
need
go ahead and put him in the trash can, man. I got Kansas City, man. Baltimore, just go get in the trash can. I don't pick people that play horrible football, man. Y'all just fumbling the ball like that, like it's crazy, like it's going out of style, man. Put him in the trash can, man. I don't pick teams like that.
Putting Baltimore in the trash?
Put him in the trash can.
Hey.
Put it. He gone. What Juvie said? He gone.
He gone. He gone. Hey, that whole song pretty fire, yo.
Nah, it is. It is cold.
Yeah, Jay, we already know who you picking.
17 weeks. No matter who's on the other end, I'm taking the Arrowhead.
y'all taking Kansas City, Britne and Corey? Y'all taking Baltimore?
I took Baltimore.
I took Baltimore. I
think they need it more.
Mel, okay. It look like we tied at the leaderboard after 3 weeks, after week 4.
Hey, you already know it's smart man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You might get this because I don't trust them. I'm choosing them, but I don't trust them.
It's a lot of shit games this week that could go either way. Honestly, it's gonna be a mess. All right, Bears at Raiders. I took the Raiders.
I'm taking a nap actually, but I also take the Bears.
I took the Bears.
I took the Bears as well.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Sunday night, Packers at Cowboys. I think that's unanimous.
Listen, if I won't be surprised if tomorrow if the Cowboys win, I would actually not be surprised at all. But I am definitely taking Green Bay.
You say you wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys win?
No,
I'm throwing a party if they win.
You should.
I'm that comfortable. I'm going to sleep tonight right after the game. Ain't gonna be no party.
With the Cowboys, I did decided to not take them. I took the Packers.
All right, and then we got a Monday night doubleheader. Let's do this real quick. Jets at Dolphins, Bengals at Broncos. I got the Jets and the Broncos.
I got to know why they got 2 games on Monday and both of them ass.
Right. Mm-hmm. I took the Jets and the Broncos.
Yeah.
I took the Dolphins and the Broncos.
Yeah, give me Miami and
I don't trust Tua.
The team in Denver. I'm never saying them.
He said the team in Denver.
I don't trust the Jets after not remembering Cam Newton was a quarterback. I don't trust
Yeah, that CTE is sitting there real nice.
Who didn't remember Cam was a QB?
Tua.
No, what did he say? For real?
He said anybody can grab a clicker. Not anybody can be a quarterback. So while y'all sitting over there with your clickers and stuff, remember how hard it is to do that.
Nah, he didn't forget he was a quarterback, man. He was just saying he's on the sideline watching it film. You know what I mean? He knew that, dog. I heard the press conference.
No, stop. Okay, we won't stop it there. End of the show.
He did not forget.
He did. You can't.
That if he didn't forget, that comment was in poor taste. So it's best that he say he did forget.
Sheesh.
I would rather be in poor taste.
All right, I'm gonna get my snacks for the game.
All right, y'all. Right at kickoff, man. So go watch your favorite team or go watch Red Zone and have a good day, man. We will be back.
Hold on. Little NBA breaking news. Free agent Al Horford has committed a multi-year deal with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, we knew that.
Mel, you called that a while ago.
Yeah, they've been telegraphing it.
Wow, that's interesting. Wow.
Hold on, Al Horford old ass getting a multi-year deal.
Listen.
Crazy.
Crazy. I was just gonna say, Golden State is like the team now with them short nylon shorts with the pockets on them that coaches used to wear. They got a game full of
delusion is crazy in Golden State, man. They're freaking delusional.
Yeah, I blame Draymond. He put something in the Gatorade.
The delusion is crazy, man. But whatever, man.
It is.
Not Jay and Corey picking Minnesota. Separation. Yeah.
Minnesota should have. I forgot. Listen, I forgot how much I hate Carson Wentz.
I remember now.
I will never listen. What Tim Tebow say? For the rest of my life, you will never see a guy who will not pick Carson Wentz as more as me, who will not pick anything that Carson Wentz has to do greater than me.
Jay, it's Sunday, so I'm seconding that testimony.
Yeah.
Hey, but go ahead and watch your football. We will be back for the Sunday night game, play-by-play call. All 5 of us back here tonight, man. So make sure y'all come back and
4 in the possible.
4 in the pot. 4 in the pot. Yeah, 3 in the possible because somebody camera gonna be off. 3 in the possible.
Hey man, enjoy y'all Sunday, man. We'll see y'all later tonight, man. Peace.